Okay, so happy to welcome Rita Henry. She's from Des Moines, Iowa. It's such a wonderful opportunity to showcase all my friends from Iowa that I've spent multiple years with. And Rita and I go back many years. We have been studying similar things a lot of the times together, sometimes apart. But it's been a wonderful friendship over the years, sharing what we are learning and moving forward. And I have been looking at Rita and how she has sort of moved and expanded, and the depth of the work, where the transformational work that Rita has been doing, it's absolutely amazing. You will find in the links, um, you'll find her website, which is absolutely fascinating. I would suggest everybody, please go take a look. And I'm not going to tell you any much more about Rita, because you will be experiencing a little sample of her work as we move on. So over to you, Rita.
Oh, thank you so much, Malavika Shah. Malavika and I, how long have we known each other, love? I'm pretty sure it's been 5 billion years at least, and I just cherish it. Malavika has been an amazing part of my journey, as she indicated, and man, over the years, as far as having adventure buddies to move through life. But I will let you in on a little secret. I refer to Malavika as Queen Malavika, just the air that she carries herself, the commanding position and the playfulness that we've journeyed through life together. And I too want to echo how much I appreciate Malavika in her ways that she extends love to the world. And again, it's such an honor to be here, to be loving on this beautiful community of people. So thank you, Malavika, for all of it. I'm so grateful and I love you. And when Malavika reached out to me, and we were exploring a topic of how I may share and how may I during this interesting, and I'm actually going to call it this time period in life. It's weird. Like, it's absolutely weird. What we've known in our life to be true is not necessarily true anymore. And so the topic that we've chosen to go into, as far as how may we serve you within this session this morning, is how to love more and stress less. And so as we move through, you may even want to go ahead and grab a journal and a pen for later, or not, if you just want to have the experience by moving into yourself and giving yourself a good listening to. Like, during this time, what are you called to do? So I'm really honored. And before we actually move into the meditation part, I just want to explore. People have asked me how I'm currently seeing energetically what's going on in our lives. And I really see this as a time where practices and things that we've done in our past are no longer serving us. And a lot of bridges are falling down. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because what we've put our focus on has really given us a place of recognizing you can't get enough of what you don't need. And yet, when we've come to this painful in this time of fear, we will often find that we want to reach for a place of control. And that's where you found the not having enough toilet paper and paper products in our world. We want to control something. It feels like we're so out of control. So what are we going to do? We're going to reach for the toilet paper. We're going to reach because, man, if I have enough toilet paper, if I have enough paper towels, then I'll feel safe. And again, you can't get enough of what you don't need. And so right now and right here, I'm inviting all of us to take time to take a deep breath and to really pause, because we're all going to be changed on the other side of this experience. And that's not all bad. And it's really time to remember that life is doing life. And what it hands us is not necessarily a good thing, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the next thing. And life, like any story that's worth watching, has progressive complications. And we suffer if we believe that our lives should be any other way. And like any hero's journey as you're moving through life, it's really about recognizing that you are the hero to your very own journey. And a lot of times we get caught up in stories that our lives should be some other way, or other people need to be different than they are. My husband and I often joke when we talk about, how someone else needs to get counseling, or someone else in our lives need to change, because when they change, then we can be happy. And so you'll recognize that often we come from this place of putting our happiness irresponsibly onto someone else. If they change, then I can be happy. If the world was different. And if we really look at it thoughtfully, this world is a world of insanity. There is so much pain, so much struggle, and when we get caught up and only focus on the pain and struggle in our lives, we truly open to losing ourselves. And loss of self just feels confusing. It feels disconnected. I really love simplicity. And from a place of simplicity, I get to recognize that there's only two things in life. And A Course in Miracles actually shares this as well, if you're familiar with it. I love simplicity. We can come in life from a place of love, which means from a place of connection, or we can come from life in a place of fear. And the good news is only one is real. It can feel like the fear is the truth. And when we irreverently and from a place of misunderstanding only focus on the fear, the noise, the disconnect, all of it gets louder and louder. But when we allow ourselves to take a deep breath and to recognize, even amidst all the insanity and all the fear, and allow ourselves to reconnect with the love, the light, and the truth in the world, everything changes. So while all this is going on, and please know, this doesn't mean about denying that there's pain in the world, but even for myself, every once in a while, getting a FaceTime call in with my grandson, who this next week is going to be 1 year old, and hearing his incessant giggling and watching him toddle across the floor as he learns to walk in a new way. It just absolutely delights me, and it makes my heart smile. So when you find yourself just reaching and feeding yourself as you disconnect from the pain exclusively, it's not doing anyone any favors. So allow yourself to make sure that you're also giving time to a place of connection. So with that, I'd like to go ahead and move into the experience of this morning's meditation. So everyone taking a deep, deep breath and using your breath to sink into your body. And allow yourself to take inventory of your past in times of pain and struggle. And allow yourself to recognize at certain times where the pain was the lesson for you. And so right now, perhaps it is this time in your life, or perhaps it's a time from your past. And taking a deep breath and using your breath to sink into your body, and regarding this time of pain that you're thinking of, asking yourself the question, as this pain shows up, Please teach me so I can heal myself. What was and what is the lesson for me out of this aspect of pain and struggle? One of the most fascinating things that I've learned in my lifetime is to love myself. Can you see how this lesson that you experienced perhaps invites you to do the same? Self-love gives you the possibility of bringing unconditional love to others in a way you've not necessarily ever thought possible. And the good news is, no matter what experience you've had in your past, whether it's been abuse, trauma, abusing yourself, the beautiful thing is we're not our experiences. We all want the same thing in life. We all want connection. And when we don't know how innocently to connect with ourselves, we're not able to have intimacy and connections with anyone else. And so right now, making the request, I now ask for the highest enlightened awareness of my soul to fill my body, inviting the highest enlightened awareness of your soul to move into any and all places of fear and struggle. Inviting the pure consciousness of love to fill the emotional charges of pain, the sorrow, and grief that are held in your body, whether it's in your body consciously, subconsciously, or unconsciously. Again, taking a deep, deep breath and making the request. I now ask the highest enlightened awareness of my soul to fill any and all places of pain and struggle in my mental body, my thoughts, my beliefs, my belief universe, and allow this pure consciousness to wash in through the top of your head and wash into and down your brain, your mind, down into your spine, your shoulders, down your arms, out your fingertips, into your torso, into your organs, into your hips. Washing down and out through your legs, out your feet. And now make the request. I now ask to disconnect from the collective consciousness of pain and fear in my life. I choose to keep the lesson and to let go of the pain and the struggle now. I release, I release, I release. I now ask to remember that I'm not personally responsible for other people's thoughts, feelings, or actions. I now ask to remember to stay connected with myself in my wholeness, connecting with the light, the love, and the truth that I am. Through all layers, through all levels, and through all lifetimes now. I ask to remember that I am more helpful to others through seeing that their pain and their struggle isn't the truth of who they are. And it's not my job to fix them. We get to hold space. We get to love others in their misunderstanding. But when we feel we need to go into someone else's pain to transform and fix them, it's the same as climbing down into hell, into validating their pain. You can help them infinitely times more as you see the love that they are and love them from a place of remembering your own wholeness. There's no need to control someone else's journey. There's no need to control anyone else's feelings. And opening now to, I now ask for forgiveness for all the times I wanted other people to be somewhere else than they were so that I could feel safer. Recognizing that the invitation is for you to connect with the light, the truth, and the love that you are, and to accept other people exactly where they are, knowing that you are more than worthy. Connect with the light, love, and truth that you are now and now and now. You get to deepen into trusting yourself and allowing exactly what is going on in your life and unfolding to be trusted. Trusting situations and people are coming up for you to be shown and to experience your highest good. And there are times where you will get caught up in the drama of life. And it's okay. You get to experience your humanity. And when you connect with remembering the light, love, and truth that you are, you get to unplug from the drama and you get to say, oh me, I'm sorry. I now trust situations and people are coming up in my life to serve my highest good. I now trust that what is being shown to me in my life is my path and exactly what I need to do to let love in even more. So right now, taking a deep, deep breath and recognizing you get to align with the highest enlightened awareness of your soul. That's the part of you who knows your magnificence, even when you're filled with confusion. And so make the request. I now ask to connect with the highest enlightened awareness of my soul. And from this place of connection, making the request, what do I need more of in my life right now? What, if anything, do I need more of in my life right now? Do you need more joy? Do you need more of a sense of balance? Do you need more movement? What do you need more of in your life right now? And next, opening up to asking the highest enlightened awareness of your soul, what, if anything, am I doing to avoid getting more of what I need in my life right now? What am I doing to avoid getting what I need more of in my life right now? There's no judgment, there's no criticism. It's just really an honest conversation. It's getting real. What am I doing to sabotage myself? What am I doing to avoid feeling connected, getting connected? Again, there's no judgment, no trying to fix it. You just get to see the truth, all for asking. And next, you're invited to explore, what do I need less of in my life? What is contributing to the noise, to the insanity? What do I need less of in my life? Or another way to ask that is, what am I doing that's no longer working for me in my life? What am I doing that is no longer working for me in my life? And also, what does your soul want you to know? What a powerful question. Take a deep, deep breath and fully connect with your heart. Focus on your heart. Your heart is a beautiful entry point to connect with and to listen to your soul. What does your soul want you to know? Everything in life changes. Change is really normal. And expecting change not to happen can actually cause us infinite amounts of pain. And now asking the question, how can I bring more acceptance into my life right now? And with that, taking a deep, deep breath and visualizing a giant waterfall coming in from the top of your head. And it's a waterfall of the universe of acceptance. And allow it to wash in through the top of your head and move in through your neck, your spine, down your shoulders, down your arms, out your fingertips. And allow this giant waterfall of acceptance to move in through every cell of your body, into your torso, into your organs, through your hips, down your legs, and washing out the bottoms of your feet. And as it does so, allowing yourself to ask the question, what if I fully let love in? What if I fully allowed myself to fully let love in mentally, emotionally, and physically? Washing, purifying, clearing, cleansing, healing, and renewing. What if I fully let love in? Knowing you are love, you are love, you are love. And knowing you are loved, You are loved. You are loved. Knowing that you deserve all the tools to allow yourself to choose love and to see and know that it's there, even when you see aspects of pain or fear playing out in your life. And through seeing and knowing and choosing love, it can be like a warm, comforting blanket, a balm, a soothing embrace that helps to guide you through any and all experiences of pain in your life. As an intuitive counselor, I have the honor of supporting people in working through the noise of their life, the messiness of thoughts, feelings, and emotions, so that they can see and know the light, truth, and love that they are. Right here and right now, you get to know that all the pain and all the struggle that you've experienced in your past, including the insanity that is playing out and all the fear that is being experienced in our world today, that is not the truth of who you are. It never was. It will change you. And simultaneously, it will invite you to let anything and everything that's not the truth of who you are to absolutely fall away. And as it does, that can be scary because you've lived life through the lens of a lot of those stories. But it's a glorious relief. And at the end of it, you get to stand with a stronger foundation, knowing the light, love, and truth that you are, knowing that you're more than enough, knowing that you can't get enough of what you don't need, and knowing anything that is not the truth of who you are will ultimately fall away. You are love, and it's time to remember. I love that, and I love you, and I'm cheering you on. And so it is.